नमस्ते, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। Myself, Dr. Gaurav Gupta, Assistant Professor, Department of Forensic Medicine and Toxicology, Faculty of Homeopathic Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. In this session, we are continuing drug dependence and abuse. In previous session of drug dependence and abuse, we have a brief knowledge about some of the definitions related to drugs, its dependence, abuse, habits, addiction, substance abuse. In today's session, we are going to discuss drug dependence, types of drug dependence. According to World Health Organization (WHO), there are 5 types of drug dependence: morphine type, barbiturate type, cocaine type, cannabis type, amphetamine type. So what is morphine type of drug dependence? Morphine type of drug dependence includes addiction to morphine, heroin, opium, or morphine substitutes like methadone. So basically, morphine type drug dependence is related to the morphine or its related compounds with substitutes like methadone. This type is manifested by intense craving of drug with ever increasing dose due to tolerance. So in this type of drug dependence, there is very intense, very violent craving. The person can't resist his craving for the drug, and this craving is along with increase in the dose, and this increase in dose is due to the tolerance that is developed due to the repeated intake of the particular drug. So intense craving with increasing dose due to tolerance is the manifestation of this type of craving dependence. User may use any mean to obtain drug. So this craving is so much intense that he can do anything. He can adopt any mean to obtain the drug. Morphine is taken by IV or IM, either intravascular or intramuscular injections, or by sniffing up the nose. So there are 3 modes of taking morphine. One is intravenous, another is intramuscular injection, and the third one is by sniffing up the nose. In opium abusers, high degree of cross tolerance develops to the other similar pharmacologically active drugs, even if they have different chemical composition. So in the person who are taking opium, who are abusing opium and taking it regularly, repeatedly, then they develop tolerance to opium as well as tolerance to other similar drugs which have similar pharmacological action that is similar to opium. But although they have different chemical composition, their chemical composition is different, but their action is similar to opium. So there is a tolerance for opium, and this in turn develops tolerance for these substances also. Withdrawal symptoms of different drugs appear in different duration. So duration for appearance of withdrawal symptom is different for different drugs. Now what are withdrawal symptoms? Yawning is a common feature. Minor withdrawal symptoms are dilated pupils, piloerection, yawning, rhinorrhea, myalgia, and cramps, lacrimation, anorexia, and perspiration. Moderate symptoms are restlessness, insomnia, hypertension, tachycardia, tachypnea, and diaphoresis. Major symptoms are vomiting, diarrhea, hyperactive vowel sounds, hypotension. In this type of drug dependence, death is rapid and caused by cardiac arrest following an arrhythmia and ventricular fibrillation. Now, second is barbiturate type of drug dependence. It is similar to morphine type. There is a strong desire, a strong craving to take the drug, and in this drug also the tolerance increases with the repeated dose. So there is a strong desire to take drugs and tolerance increases with time with increase in dose. Its action is similar to opioids in case of tolerance. There is also development of cross tolerance, and here this cross tolerance is between drugs and alcohol. Withdrawal symptoms. Early signs are tremors, hyperreflexia, diaphoresis, irritability, restlessness, anxiety, tinnitus, nausea, vomiting, paresthesias, transient hallucinations, confusion, illusions, insomnia, depression, tachycardia, tachypnea, hypertension, convulsions. So there are all symptoms related to all systems related to GIT. There is nausea, vomiting. Related to CNS, there is tinnitus, restlessness, hyperreflexia, tremors. Related to CVS, there is tachycardia, hypertension. Related to respiratory symptom, there is tachypnea. In the mind, there is depression, illusions, hallucinations. So symptoms are related to all the systems of the body. Late signs are profuse diaphoresis, marked disorientation, persistent hallucination, extreme agitation, tremors, restlessness, increased body temperature, hypothermia, tachycardia, tachypnea, orthostatic hypertension. Withdrawal symptoms in addiction to alcohol, barbiturates, and sedative hypnotics include confusion, agitation, tremors, fever, bizarre behavior, and convulsions. Now the third one is cocaine type of drug dependence. In this type of drug dependence, the desire for the cocaine or its related drug is very high, but tolerance is absent. There is psychodependence on the drug and there is no withdrawal symptoms. So patients is psychologically dependent on the drug, but physically there are no symptoms. It may cause progressively intensive toxic reaction, including paranoid psychosis. It may also be combined with heroin or some other morphine-like compounds to take by abusers. There is profound mental depression which may lead to severe mental dysfunction. It produces hypertension which may lead to cerebral hemorrhage. Now the next one is cannabis type of drug dependence. In this type of drug dependence, there is desire with no tolerance and usually there is no increase in dose. As there is no tolerance development, so there is no need to increase the dose, but there is psychic dependence only. Similar to cocaine, there is psychic dependence only. Cannabis is not injurious itself, but the environment in which it is used is may prove to be injurious for person as it may develop addiction to other and more dangerous drugs. So cannabis poisoning alone is not injurious. So, sorry, not cannabis poisoning, but cannabis dependence. So cannabis use is not injurious itself, but the environment, the society in which the person is used to take that drug can develop addiction to other and more dangerous drugs. A person under the influence of cannabis may injure himself or cause harm to others. Withdrawal symptoms are mild and only supportive and symptomatic treatment is needed. As it develops psychological dependence only, so withdrawal symptoms are very mild, related to physical level, and only supportive and symptomatic treatment is needed. But under the effect of the drug, under the effect of the cannabis, the person can injure himself or can injure others. Last one, amphetamine type. This in this type of dependence, it may be used in combination with barbiturates, and there is desire for drugs with increase in dose and increase in tolerance. So there is a strong craving for drug with increase in desire, with increase in dose, and with increase in tolerance. Dependence is psychic type, and abstinence syndrome is absent. But continuous use of this drug may lead to severe hyperexcitement, hallucination, and psychosis. There may be also hyperpyrexia and hypertension, which can occasionally precipitate a cerebral or a subarachnoid hemorrhage and a risk of cardiac arrhythmias. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. Hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any doubt, please mention in comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.